AFTV, Happy New Year to you, Ty. I haven't seen you since the start of the year. Just before the new year, we were doing all right, man, but it's like we've gone back to the old Arsenal now.
Thank you, Robbie. Happy New Year to you and to everyone, all the AFTV staff. Thank you for all your hard work last year. Just want to say respect to anyone that's been affected with coronavirus, and thank you to all the national. Oh, absolutely, Robbie. Yeah, you see. Look how close home it is. Sorry, Robbie.
I was affected. Yeah, I'm all right now.
So respect. I'm sorry that you were ill, and I'm happy that you're okay.
All good.
And thank you to all the National Health Service key workers and volunteers, and also Black Lives Matter. Yeah, well,
Arsenal Lives Matter as well. And if we have many more nights like that, trust me.
Well,
that was terrible tonight, wasn't it? No creativity, no goals, no excitement, nothing. I mean, that was again that after the last 4 games where it happens. It does happen. Palace are a good team, difficult to break down.
I don't know if Palace are a good team.
But that was a real. Well, they are a good team.
I don't know if they're a good team.
Well, they were better than us tonight.
Well, fortunately, they didn't win. The thing is, I can take Lee's point that we need someone. I just think there are the positives that I saw from the game is that we got a point, which maybe we didn't deserve, and we kept a clean sheet. That's about it. When you see Roy Hodgson celebrating a point at the end of the game, it shows how far we've sunk.
They've gone away to Arsenal, and they've got a point.
Because we couldn't break them down.
That's a great point for them.
It's not to celebrate.
But it's not a great point for us.
No, it's not to celebrate them.
For a team like Palace, why can't they celebrate?
But then that shows you why.
Don't
Crystal
worry
Palace.
about Palace.
No.
Worry about us.
No, I will. Rob,
we ain't got nothing to celebrate tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, but that shows you why Crystal Palace are where they are and why we are.
Don't worry about Palace.
No.
We have only earned a point tonight. We'd be looking at these games this month, and we'd be saying Crystal Palace at home, chance for 3 points.
Yeah.
We blew it.
We did blow it, but then we have lost a lot of creativity in Kieran and Gabriel. 2 massive misses, but we just didn't break them down.
Still enough players out there to do.
No, I agree, and we didn't perform.
So many disappointing performances tonight.
Yeah.
Aubameyang, Lacazette barely touched the ball.
Yeah.
Pepe when he came on, he may as well not have bothered, right? It was just such a.
It's disappointing. It's an anti-climax, but. What I will say is when you are not playing well, which I suppose we haven't, the least you have to do is get something. And that is what we did, which maybe...
So you're happy with that point?
No, I'm not happy at all. I'm very disappointed. But the fact that we're disappointed shows you how much we have changed. Because a few games ago, we'd be saying a point, it's not a bad result, wouldn't we? Because of how bad we were playing and the bad results we was getting. So the fact that we're disappointed that we have got a point against, and I would say a Crystal Palace team that
I don't want to say it. They're a good team. They're a good side.
No, they are a good side.
That Eze guy tonight. Yeah. He looked a proper player tonight. Zaha, Benteke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're attacking. I mean, they were dangerous in the attack, especially in the first half.
Yeah, they would. But I'm just thinking, we didn't.
More dangerous than our forward players.
Possibly, but we didn't ask them enough questions, did we? We didn't ask them. If I could get out, we didn't ask them enough questions, and it's disappointing because they just came and did what Newcastle did.
Chance to move up the league.
It was.
And there's no point in whinging about they did what Newcastle did because we know what they're going to do.
No.
And we're going to have loads of teams come to the Emirates and do that.
I'm not whinging. I'm just saying that they were no great shakes, but then nor were we because we didn't have the cutting edge to break them down. You know, there were no great shakes. And while we're on that, I really have to think. Unfortunately, it didn't cost us. But I have to ask why, and I would love to, if I could, speak to his face. Why is Andre Mariner spudding the Crystal Palace players in the tunnel? I don't understand that.
You're still going on about that.
I'm still going on about that. And then now he gives some weird decisions. Why is he spudding it? And also, why is the FA, Premier League, whatever, the referees allowing a referee to spud? If you're going to spud players, you spud players from every team. He only spudded the Crystal Palace players. And yet, Wilfred Zaha now, that's what I saw. But Wilfred
You're not making an issue of that. Come on, please.
No, I am if You only do. If you're meant to, referees are meant to be impartial. If they're meant to be impartial, he's supposed to spud both sets of players, or don't spud them at all. Then I don't understand that. That doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense to me.
We're arguing about spudding players.
No, we're not. There's no argument. There's no argument. No, because that was. I thought that was an interesting thing before the game. I thought that was very interesting.
He's compromised by doing that?
Absolutely, 100% is compromised. And I would like to know what is going to be done about it. Because if that's the case, then we should then, before the game, say to the referee, yeah, what's going on to the referee? Do you want a cup of tea? Why don't we go into... No, it's true, though. Because that seems...
You can bring a smile on my face on a night like this, you can. Man.
Thank you, Robbie. Because the thing is, then we're getting over familiar. And like you said, this is what I mean. The referees now... I'm not happy with some of what happens, but I would admit they get a lot of stick. But when you do that now, you're live on TV. I won't mention the station. You're live on TV throughout the world, and you don't see anything wrong with spudding players. If that's the case, then you don't see anything wrong with giving a bad decision then, because you've already spudded the Crystal Palace players. So look what happened that time when Pierre went down in the box. Nothing. Now,
so you think that might have had something? You think he's too friendly with the Palace
absolutely,
players?
And you're not meant to be. You're not meant to be, because that's and you're doing it openly. Like you don't even care. So what's that then? So what are you saying then? You are saying I'm going to be impartial, even though I'm spudding the Crystal Palace players. That doesn't make no sense. What's that? And why is he allowed to do that? The thing is, we then have to put into question his impartiality. I'm sorry. You have to question that, and I don't know what the referee union is called. I would like, if I could speak to the referee union, to say, is this common practice? Because I've never seen it before. You are spudding the players. What are you doing? So what are you saying then? How can you then be taken seriously by the Crystal Palace players? And look. I
don't know. You know, I've never really.
That's what I'm saying, Robbie. I've never seen it before as well.
I've never seen it before. He made a terrible decision in the game, but
well, I think he did. And the thing is, the terrible decision I think he made was when Zaha kicked the ball into touch. Now, that is dissent, and that's a yellow card. Now, Zaha fair enough, he got caught by David. He went up and was scared up to him. And one of the Crystal Palace players pulled him away. If he had been booked, he would not have jumped up like that. Why are you? That is. Yeah,
but it's not. You're creating something out of nothing.
No,
I mean.
No. What I'm saying that kicking the ball away is dissent. You saw what McArthur did. He had 3 fouls in kick succession. Kick the ball. You're not even having a word. This is what I'm saying. Because you have compromised yourself. Because you got friendly with these players now. So you can't then tell them. You can't say, I've never seen it before, and I would love to know. I would love the referees union to come out and say, is this common practice? Because if this is common practice, this is fascinating. Because I've never seen this in all my time of watching football.
Anyone from the referees union out there, get in contact
brave
with
enough. Let him know. Brave enough.
Are they supposed to spud opposition players
actually,
before the game?
Are you meant to...
How have you turned this into an issue?
In fact, are you meant to fraternize with players before the game to question your impartiality as a ref? Are you? Because I would like to know, because I've never seen that before.
Have you deflected it off the game? You're a master.
But what I will say, I'm disappointed about. What I will say then, listen, the least we got is a point and a clean sheet. And that's about it. But I've got to say, I think it's comical that Roy Hodgson is celebrating a point. If they had won, I can understand. You're celebrating a point. That's why we are who we are. We might not be doing great shit at the moment, and why Crystal Palace are who they are.